on to another live pack episode of Ytxw Collision. And tonight, we have an action-packed show for you. We are live from Orlando, Florida, and we're at a sold-out crowd tonight. Everyone on YouTube, I hope you enjoy the show. And we're opening the show off with the general manager of Ytxw, Tony James. And here comes Tony James, the new Ytxw General Manager. He was hired on the last episode of Ytxw Collision by the Board of Directors until they determine who's going to be the CEO of this company. Until then, Tony James will run the day-to-day operations of Ytxw. What is on his mind tonight? Nobody knows, but we'll find out sooner or later. And he made a breaking news on the last episode saying that there will be a special guest referee for the upcoming Ytxw Championship match between the $1 Million Willie and Ytxw at Summerfest, Ytxw's second biggest pay-per-view. Man, Tony looks good in that suit tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What would he have to say here tonight? Maybe he's out here tonight to announce the special referee right now. That's the opening segment of the show. We'll have to wait and see.
Welcome to Ytxw Collision. I'm Tony James, your general manager, and tonight I have a huge main event for you. But before we get on to that, I want to talk to you about CJ Hawkins. Now, he suffered a brutal attack last week, and this week I have had confirmation from his doctors he is medically clear to compete tonight. Speaking of which, he will compete tonight against the Ytxw heavyweight champion, $1 Million Willie. Also tonight, Warlock is banned from the arena, and we will not be seeing him anywhere during tonight's show.
Well, here comes Big Hoss. I wonder what he has to say about this. Man, oh man. Big Hoss, I'll tell you one thing. Big Hoss has to be pissed. He has to be pissed, and he looks pissed. And he got relieved of his position of CEO of Ytxw on the last episode of Ytxw Collision. And now he's mad because Tony James is back as general manager, and now Tony James is his boss. And he's also pissed because he doesn't know who the special guest referee is for the upcoming Ytxw $1 Million Willie Championship match at Summerfest. I wonder what he has to say here tonight. He's got a microphone in his hand already. Well, at least he's back in his regular attire. He looks awful in that goddamn awesome suit of his.
Tony James, I want you to tell me who the special referee is for the Ytxw Championship at Summerfest.
Don't worry, Big Hoss. You'll find out later on tonight who is going to be the special referee for the Ytxw Championship match at Summerfest, because he will be here later on tonight. So until then, get out of my ring so we can start the show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Here I come, I'm jumping.
This is it, I'm about to jump again. Get out of my way, DX.
Here we go.
Shut the fuck up. If you're getting me and my dick a little pissed off here. Ah, damn it, whatever, fuck it. What do you want to say? Want to hang out a little bit? Take a chill from all this seriousness? You know what? Screw formalities, we're going to the beach. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Don't do it. Well, don't do it.
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 I can feel the tick-tock when I'm staring at my wristwatch. I wonder where the time go. I'm carrying a time bomb.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Big Vincent.
And here comes the muscle head himself, Big Vincent, the $1 Million Willie's hired muscle. This guy has enormous strength. And he's very, very pissed off. Well, he's always pissed off. Well, beside the point, tonight he'll be going up against the reigning and defending YTXW Internet Champion, Damn Matthews. If Big Vincent is able to beat Damn Matthews here tonight, he might be in a line for another title shot for the Internet Championship. Man, look at this guy. He is a beast in the ring. This guy can bench press well over 450 pounds. A guy like that, how can he work for a scumbag like the reigning and defending YPXW heavyweight champion, the $1 Million Willie?
And his opponent, from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the YTXW Internet Champion, Dan Matthews.
And here comes the reigning YPXW Internet Heavyweight Champion, Damn Matthews. This guy has been an awesome champion since he won that title. He took on all comers and defeated all comers for that title. And he will be facing at Summerfest, defending that title against CJ Hawkins. Since CJ Hawkins has been medically cleared by YTXW officials here tonight. That will be tonight's main event. YTXW Heavyweight Champion, the $1 Million Willie versus the phenomenal CJ Hawkins. And we're off. Right with an armbar drag on Damn Matthews by Big Vincent. Left and right by Big Vincent. Damn Matthews was able to counter out of it, going into a waist lock, into a headlock by Big Vincent. An elbow to Damn Matthews' face, and a hard clothesline by Big Vincent. Vincent gets into a waist lock coming up. Damn Matthews is able to counter it. Counter by Big Vincent. Counter by Damn Matthews. Oh! Irish whip over the top rope by Big Vincent. Punches Damn Matthews to hit by Big Vincent. Big Vincent goes off and spears him right off the top of the rope. A chop block by Big Vincent to Damn Matthews. And a headlock into an arm drag. Irish whip again into a scoop slam. A waist lock by Big Vincent and a back suplex by Big Vincent to Damn Matthews. Irish whip to the corner. Into a shorter block, and Damn Matthews goes down, and now he's putting his knee right in the corner. Come on, ref, get in there. Irish whip coming up into the corner again. Damn Matthews goes in. Counters him into a power bomb by Big Vincent. Now he's kicking him. See how much power Big Vincent has. Irish whips him back into a corner again. What's he gonna do? What Dan Matthew's gonna do? Big Vincent was able to get out of the corner in time. A counter by Big Vincent. Into another counter. Kicks and punches. Oh, reversing. DDM's coming up. Reversing again. Dan Matthews able to counter into a belly-to-belly suplex. Into a headlock. Suplex coming up, and he hits it. Left and right's in an axe handle punch by Big Vincent. Dan Matthews is trying to fight back and get some offense going on in the match. Irish whip. Ooh, and a kick it to the face by Dan Matthews to Big Vincent. Irish whip coming up by Big Vincent into the corner and a shoulder block on the turnbuckles. Dan Matthews goes down in the corner. Come on, ref, get in there. Get in there, ref. That's your job, ref. I'm curious, fans, who's going to be the special guest referee for the YTXW Heavyweight Championship match at Summerfest. But until then, this match, we got a crossface going on, but Big Vincent was able to counter out of it. What's such power by Big Vincent? Oh, they're fighting back and forth. Irish whip coming up over the top rope. Dan Matthews. Oh, and he tries to knock Dan Matthews off the apron, but Dan Matthews was able to counter. Oh, and he comes back. Big Vincent comes back and knocks him off the apron of the ring. Irish whips him, brings him back in the ring. An elbow off the edge of the apron. It looks like into a leg drop by Big Vincent. Big Vincent was able to get back in to break the referee's 10 count. Irish whip to the corner, a shoulder block into the corner. Now he's getting in the corner. Come on, ref. Referee, tell him to get out of there. Irish whip coming up again. Dan Matthews was able to counter into a swinging net breaker by Dan Matthews. That's why he is the reigning and defending YTXW Internet Champion. Big Vincent's able to counter out of the waist lock. Suplex coming up and he hits it. Picks him up again. Irish whip coming up. And a spine buster by DDM. See, that's taunting. You should be taunting right in the middle of the match. That could cost you the match. Big Vincent's on the offense. Suplex coming up. And he hits it. Ooh, and a hard clothesline. It looks like he's going for the trifecta clothesline. Oh, no. He hit a 360 clothesline instead. Waist lock by Big Vincent. DDM is able to counter out of that. Into a spine buster by DDM to Big Vincent. DDM was able to counter the big boot. But Big Vincent's counter and do it to a shorter block. DDM fights back. Another counter by DDM, Big Vincent. Left and rights, but DDM was able to counter. Into a crossface. Will Big Vincent tap? Referee's in there checking. Is Big Vincent gonna tap? DDM's got it cinched in there pretty damn good. But Big Vincent's able to counter out of it. Into a spine buster by DDM to Big Vincent. Into another spine buster to Big Vincent by DDM. And he tries to do a standing swanton leg drop, it looks like. Irish whip to the corner again. Big Vincent was able to counter out it. Kicks in the back of the knee. Until DDM was able to counter. Big Vincent counters out of it. Counters back and forth into a shoulder block by Big Vincent. Into a jawbreaker by DDM. Into a swinging neck breaker to Big Vincent by DDM. An elbow drop by DDM. Into a cover. And only 2.5. A close win to DDM, but Big Vincent was able to kick out at 2.5. Oh, damn, he's just bounced off the rope. Knock him out, referee going to a cover. Only a 1 count. DDM knew where he was at. Waist lock, counter by DDM. Another counter by Big Vincent. Looks like a full Nelson. He's got a full Nelson. Big Vince got a full Nelson on DDM. Is he going to submit? He's trying to submit. Referee's in there checking. He's telling him no, no, no. DDM looks like he's fighting out of it, and he does. And Big Vincent's shot that he broke out, he was able to get out of his full Nelson into a suplex, and he hits it. DDM was able to counter out of it. It looks like now he's working on Big Vince's leg, trying to pop that kneecap right out, into a spine buster to Big Vincent by DDM. Do a sit-down leg drop, and a takedown by Big Vincent. Looks like a power slam coming up. Is he going to hit it? Nope, DDM was able to counter out of it. He's into a waist lock. Looks like a camel clutch suplex by DDM. Fighting back and forth into a headlock. Big Vincent was able to counter into a waist lock. Into a back suplex. A knee to the back of the head to DDM by Big Vincent. And another one. Irish whip to the corner coming up. He's kicking him in the gut. Got him in the corner. Come on, ref. What's he going to do now? Oh, and a baseball slide to Big Vince's gut. That has to hurt. Oh, what's he going toward now? Looks like a snap suplex. Oh, he might be going for the triple suplex. Is he going to hit it? And he does. What a phenomenal athlete Damn Matthews is. Big Vincent's able to get out of the ring to recuperate. Damn Matthews going out, and a chop block by Big Vincent. The referee starting his 10 count. And a spine buster by Damn Matthews. Looks almost hit his, Damn Matthews almost hit his head on the back of the stair steps. And a black hole slam, and there's an instant replay of it. Yes, fans, YTXW has instant replay now. Temporarily. The guys in the production truck still working on it. And another leg up on the apron by Big Vincent, and he hits it. Into a headlock by Big Vincent, and a suplex come up, and he hits it on Damn Matthews. Big Vincent's telling DDM to get up. DDM's in trouble. What's gonna happen? And a black hole slam by Big Vincent. One to a cover. 1, 2, 3. Big Vincent just beat Damn Matthews here tonight on YTXW Collision. And this could possibly give him a title shot down the road. The $1 Million William Big Haas has to be happy about this victory here tonight. And the crowd's booing him out of the arena. Well, come on, referee not touch.
Hey, you on your way down to the arena? You are? Okay then, I'll see you when you get here. See you later, man.
$28, $29, $30. I'm getting there, honey. $31, $32, $33, $34, $35. Is that the right amount, dear?
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 216 pounds, Justin Plains. And his opponent, from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 244 pounds, Johnny Lewis.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes Johnny Lewis. This guy has been undefeated here in YTXW since his debut. He fought Witch Hollerin in his debut match. And ever since then, he's been winning matches left and right. He wants competition, and he told the people in the back that he wants better competition. Tonight he'll be going up against a TCO developmental wrestler called Justin Flames. Let's see if Justin Flames can give him some real competition. And the crowd sure loves Johnny Lewis. He reminds me of between Lex Luger and Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh yeah! That's what this guy reminds me of. This guy has muscles in places where most people don't even have places. Look at that physique. And the lady sure does love Johnny Lewis. If I was Mr. Sunshine, I would watch out for this guy. And we're off with Justin Flames, Mr. Johnny Lewis. And right off the bat, Johnny Lewis hits a belly-to-belly suplex. And to an arm drag. Justin Flames is trying to fight out of it. Flames goes into a waist loss, but Johnny Lewis counters out of it into an arm drag. And a DDT by Johnny Lewis. And a belly-to-belly by Johnny Lewis. Flames has no offense going on. He was able to counter, but Johnny Lewis fights back. Gets him in the corner. And a hard clothesline into the corner turnbuckle. And Justin Flames falls down. Oh, and a back suplex by Johnny Lewis. Irish whip coming up by Johnny Lewis and not right into the turnbuckle. Bounces him off the turnbuckle into a German suplex. Johnny Lewis is dominating this match, and now he's using his elbows in the midsection. Now he's posing. Who the hell does he think he is? Big Papa Pump. And here comes a suplex coming up, and it's a jackhammer slam. And now he's doing more push-ups. I guess he says, I'm Johnny Lewis. Holla if you hear me. Now he's posing those biceps again. What's he gonna hit now? Muscle slam, and he hits it. Johnny Lewis is going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Johnny Lewis wins another one. He's still undefeated, and the crowd's going crazy.
Johnny Lewis.
What a match for Johnny Lewis, still undefeated here in YTXW. I hope no one took a bathroom break during this match. They could have missed it. This guy is phenomenal, and this crowd sure loves him.
And like clockwork, the trash hits the mat, and I'm left disappointed. I'm feeling deja vu again. Why was I called in when this guy would have 3 counted himself? I guess the suits don't understand that I don't want to waste my time making reruns for fans expecting only the best I can bring them. How can I do that if all you give me is pushovers? But, seeing as my next fight is going to be pay-per-view, I'm going to make it something to remember. Unless it's a title match, then they can watch these wastes of space, duke it out for scraps, and watch my reruns. I'm Johnny Lewis, and apparently, I'm all that ever will be.
Well, Johnny Lewis's next stop is YTXW Summerfest, where he'll be competing in that triple threat hardcore championship match to determine the first ever YTXW hardcore champion. Let's see if he gets some real competition there. He's always wanting better competition. He'll get better competition at Summerfest.
Hey, what the hell is going on here? Am I not the CEO of this company? I want you to tell me what the fuck is going on. What the hell am I paying you for? So if I was you, I would be finding out who is going to be the special referee at Summerfest in the YTXW Championship match. And get my position back as CEO, or your ass is fired.
Yeah! Another boys' night in. Sweet. Not now. I'm in the zone.
Doritos. Yummy. Single player or multiplayer?
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 262 pounds, Dusty Ryan.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes the Jamaican sensation, Dusty Ryan. Making his way to the ring, he'll be facing off the #1 contender of the YTXW Heavyweight Championship, Zane Crow. Dusty Ryan has been on fire since he's been here on YTXW, and he's looking for that championship match one day. That's what he has told me earlier tonight before the show has started. And the crowd sure does love Dusty Ryan. That's one of their favorites here in YTXW. Yeah. Dusty Ryan is the most awesome premier athlete here in YTXW. And I think one day he'll be a major, major player for that YTXW championship belt.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds, the painkiller, Zane Crow.
And here he comes, the #1 contender to the $1 Million Willie YTXW Heavyweight Championship, the painkiller, Zane Crow. And he looks like he's in rare form tonight, because last episode of YTXW Collision, he was in a 6-man tag match with Alexander and Taylor Storm versus the Mix Brothers and the $1 Million Willie. And right during that match, that monster of a beast called Warlock attacked his best friend CJ Hawkins in the back and threw CJ Hawkins right through a window. And Zane Crow left the match and went back to check on his friend. And I talked to him earlier today, and he's pissed off at what happened. He wants Warlock, but Warlock has been banned from the arena here tonight. So Zane Crow has to take his frustrations out on Dusty Ryan. He said Dusty Ryan's a good competitor, but tonight is business. And he wants to take his frustrations out on someone. Man, the crowd sure loves the #1 contender, Zane Crow. They're hoping that he will defeat the $1 Million Willie for the YTXW Championship. And we're off with Dusty Ryan versus Zane Crow. An early offense reversing back and forth, and Zane Crow gets the early offense on in this match. Springboard off the rope and does a drop kick, but Zane Crow misses, and an enziguri kick, and he hits it. Ytxw him in the corner. Whisper in the wind by Zane Crow to Dusty Ryan. I want to know who's going to be the special referee in Zane Crow's championship match. That's still come tonight. And still come tonight, the YTXW champion, the $1 Million Willie, will face CJ Hawkins in the main event here tonight on YTXW, so stay tuned. And a leg takedown by Zane Crow to Dusty Ryan. Oh, looks like a swinging net breaker on the ropes, and he hits it. Ytxw to the corner by Dusty Ryan. Try to do a drop kick, but Zane Crow dodges last second. Back and forth, and a leg takedown by Dusty Ryan. A headlock coming up, reversing around. Dusty Ryan was able to counter into a waist lock. Zane Crow counters into a headlock. And a fisherman suplex, and not even a 1 count. And a neck takedown by Zane Crow. Ytxw in the corner, bounces him off the turnbuckles into a German suplex. Zane Crow's in rare form here tonight as he is pissed off at what happened on the last episode and a hip toss by Zane Crow to Dusty Ryan. Takedown by Dusty Ryan. Zane Crow fights out of it. Kicked him out underneath Dusty Ryan's feet, Zane Crow did, and a leg takedown again by Dusty Ryan. No one really has the early offense in this match so far. A headlock by Dusty Ryan. So far it's been going back and forth, and a body slam by Dusty Ryan. Knocks Dusty Ryan off his feet again. Zane Crow did. Got a triangle choke hold on him, submission hold. Dusty Ryan's trying to power out of it, and he does. Like I said, Dusty Ryan's a phenomenal athlete here in YTXW, and I think he'll be a major player. And a leg takedown by Dusty Ryan to Zane Crow. And then he kicks him out underneath his feet again, Zane Crow does to Dusty Ryan. And a standing moonsault by Zane Crow to Dusty Ryan. Armbar coming up. Into a headlock. Into a body slam and an elbow drop by Zane Crow. Into a cover and only a 1 count. Ytxw coming up. What's he gonna do? Looks like a superplex. Oh no. Ooh! A modified RKO by Dusty Ryan to Zane Crow. Ooh! And he does a knee leg drop to Zane Crow. What's he gonna do now? Kick the cut by Zane Crow. Ytxw coming up. He goes over the top rope. Zane Crow's going on the top rope. Oh, and a clothesline. And Dusty Ryan falls off the apron and right down to the apron floor. Arena floor, and the referee starting to count out their fight outside. Ytxw to the barricade. What's going to happen here? Zane Crow is able to counter it. And Dusty Ryan counters into a neck breaker. Ytxw right into the steel steps. That could dislocate someone's kneecap. Those steps are very heavy. About 50 pounds. He gets Zane Crow back in. An elbow drop at the edge of the apron. Dusty Ryan gets back in to break the referee's 10 count. And a hip toss by Dusty Ryan to Zane Crow. Zane Crow gets out to regroup. Dusty Ryan's going out to get him, not giving him a chance to regroup, but Dusty Ryan does a running drop kick. Zane Crow does a running drop kick to Dusty Ryan. And an enziguri kick to the back of the head to Dusty Ryan. Zane Crow gets back in, goes on the top rope. An axe handle, but misses. Dusty Ryan gets back in the ring, gets out to break the referee's 10 count. It looked like they're both a little groggy, but trying to get their bearings, fighting each other off. And a kick to the face to Dusty Ryan by Zane Crow. Ytxw to the barricade. And a headbutt. And Dusty Ryan goes down. Zane Crow gets on the top of the apron. What's he gonna do? And a moonsault right outside. It hits Dusty Ryan. That could have been a crash and burn, but Dusty Ryan gets up and does a shoulder block to Zane Crow. And another shoulder block to Zane Crow. Zane Crow gets off. Kicks left and right to Dusty Ryan. Zane Crow gets back in to break the referee's 10 count. He's back outside the ring. Dusty Ryan's wobbling on his feet. He does do a drop kick, but Dusty Ryan is able to dodge it last second. Reversal by Zane Crow. Dusty Ryan reverses into a jawbreaker. Ytxw coming up right into the barricade. Dusty Ryan is able to counter out of it. Zane Crow counters and Ytxw Dusty right in the post of the ring. Gets him back in the ring, breaks the referee's 10 count. Now he's kicking Dusty Ryan into the gut. Like I said, Zane Crow is pissed off at what happened. Dusty Ryan is able to counter out of it. Left and right by Dusty Ryan into a headlock. Zane Crow counters out of that into a headlock. Dusty Ryan counters that into a waist lock. Zane Crow counters that into an armbar. And flips Dusty Ryan and does a standing suplex. 1, 2, and he'll cover and only a 2 count. Irish whip coming up by Dusty Ryan. Zane Crow is able to dodge it. Brings him down into a crossface. Will he submit? Dusty Ryan trying to get to it, and it's a rope break. Irish whips Dusty Ryan over the top rope, hanging on the apron. Dusty Ryan counters and sucker punches him. Dusty Ryan gets back into the ring into a waist lock to Zane Crow. Back suplex coming up, and he hits it. He's taunting Zane Crow, telling him to get up. Zane Crow looks like he's out of it. I would go for a pinfall if I was Dusty Ryan. I wouldn't be taunting right now. Dusty Ryan wastes too much time. Zane Crow is able to get out and does a neck breaker to Dusty Ryan. He counts 1, 2. And he kicks out at 2. Oh, and he kicks him off the edge there. Zane Crow's on the outside of the apron. What's he going to do? Oh, a flying crossbody, but Dusty Ryan was able to counter last second. And now he's working on Zane Crow's knee. They're fighting outside the apron again. Zane Crow was able to rush leg backdrop. Zane Crow gets back in the ring to break the referee's 10 count. A springboard crossbody, and he hits it this time. Uh-oh. Dusty Ryan punches Zane Crow into the gut. Irish puts him back in the ring. If I was Zane Crow, I'll risk injury. This place being the pay-per-view. He has a huge title opportunity coming up pretty soon. Takedown by Zane Crow. Oh, and now he's working on Dusty Ryan's knee. And then take a kick to the back of the head to Dusty Ryan by Zane Crow. And a backbreaker by Zane Crow to Dusty Ryan. He's going outside again. Breaks the referee's 10 count. And a back suplex coming up, and he hits it. Oh, and a knee to the face to Dusty Ryan. I think Dusty Ryan's been busted open. Irish whips him back in the ring, an elbow to the edge of the apron. Looks like he's going to do a leg drop off the edge of the apron, and he does, and he hits it. Zane Crow's back in the ring again. And he's telling Dusty Ryan to get up. What's he going to do? Oh, a running cross-body clothesline to Dusty Ryan. 1, 2, 3, and Zane Crow beat Dusty Ryan here tonight on YPXW Collision, and the crowd's going crazy. The next stop for Zane Crow is Summerfest in the YPXW Championship. The $1 million really has to be in the back being nervous right now. What a performance Zane Crow gave us tonight here in YPXW Collision. This guy could be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tony James is waiting for the special guest referee to arrive. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Here I come, I'm jumping. Ah!
This is it, I'm about to jump again. Get out of my way, DX. Ah!
If you guys shut the fuck up. If you're getting me and my dick a little pissed off here. Ah, damn it, whatever, fuck it. What do you want to say? Want to hang out a little bit? Take a chill from all this seriousness? You know what? Screw formalities, we're going to the beach. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
wristwatch, wristwatch. I wonder where the time go, time go. I'm carrying a time bomb.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, male stripper, Mr. Sunshine.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and Mr. Sunshine and his ladies are making his way to the ring. Mr. Sunshine's getting his groove on tonight. Before we went to commercial break, Tony James was in the parking lot, and he's waiting on the special guest referee for the $1 Million Willie Zane Pro YTXW Championship match at Summerfest. He's been making his appearance very soon here to the arena. Mr. Sunshine told me earlier today that he is ready for Summerfest. He says summertime's the best time of the year for him. Man, he has the lovely ladies here tonight. Like I said on every episode, he loves to party with the ladies. He says when he goes out, all the ladies wants to touch him and everything. And the crowd's going nuts for the girls. Like Mr. Sunshine on his off day, pimping it, boy. He sure does look like a pimp.
And his opponent, from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 243 pounds, he is one half of the YTXW Tag Team Champion, Taylor Storm.
And here comes one half of the YTXW Tag Team Champions, Taylor Storm. On the last episode of YTXW Collision, him and his tag team partner teamed up against the Mex Brothers and the $1 Million Willie, and they lost. The Mex Brothers pinned the tag champion, and that makes the Mex Brothers the #1 contender for the YTXW Tag Team Championship at Summerfest. We'll have to see if they can defeat the Mex Brothers again at Summerfest. They did it before in your living room. So if they could do it again. And we're off. With an arm drag by Mr. Sunshine. Into a gut breaker by Mr. Sunshine. Another arm drag by Mr. Sunshine. Taylor Storm was able to revert into a headlock. Oh, an elbow to the face by Taylor Storm. Storm going for a neck breaker and hits it on Mr. Sunshine. Taylor Storm, he says he's ready for Summerfest and face the Mex Brothers and beat him again on a pay-per-view. Well, let's see if he can beat Mr. Sunshine here tonight. Mr. Sunshine hit his knee in the back of the head of Taylor Storm. Taylor Storm flipping him in the corner, and he's got him in the corner, kicking him in the back, and Mr. Sunshine goes down. Mr. Sunshine got back up, kicked him in the gut, got him in the waist. Storm counters into a headlock. Mr. Sunshine was able to power out of it. Left and right by Taylor Storm into an arm drag. So Mr. Sunshine counters into a headlock. Ooh, and a face plant to the mat by Mr. Sunshine to Storm. A headlock by Mr. Sunshine, and Storm powers out of it. Big up by Sunshine, Irish working to the turnbuckle. Oh, and a takedown by Storm. Kick to the gut, and a short clothesline by Mr. Sunshine to Storm. Sunshine's picking him up into an arm drag. Ooh. Hits him in the back of the head. Storm counters out of it into a headlock. And another, ooh, an elbow to the neck of Mr. Sunshine. Ooh. And a takedown hip toss by Storm to Sunshine. A headlock by Storm. Sunshine counters out of it. Into a gut breaker by Sunshine. Now he uses right fist to Storm's head. He's kicking him. Storm counters back into a headlock. Elbow to the back to Sunshine's face into an arm drag. An elbow to the neck of Sunshine. Sunshine picks him up. Irish whips into the corner. Storm counters. Sunshine counters Storm. And a short clothesline by Sunshine to Storm. Mr. Sunshine's on top of the rope. And a missile drop kick from the top of the rope by Mr. Sunshine to a cover. Only a 1 count. A headlock by Sunshine. Into a hip toss. And a rig to the eyes by the boot by Mr. Sunshine. Storm's trying to fight out of it. He tries to do a high knee. Ooh, an enziguri kick by Storm to Sunshine. Sunshine counters. Sunshine's on top of the rope. And does a clothesline off the top rope, but Storm counters into a waist lock. Sunshine counters into a headlock. Ooh, and Storm fights out of it. And Sunshine kicks him again into a waist lock. Storm's fighting out of it into an arm drag. Sunshine counters into a headlock. Storm counters into a waist lock. And ooh, a reverse DDT by Storm to Sunshine. Sunshine counters out of it. Back to his feet, left and right, and kicks him the turnbuckle, and a short clothesline by Mr. Sunshine to Storm. He's picking Storm up into a headlock. An atomic stretch up. Referee's in there, checks if he wants to give up. Storm fights out of it. He rolls Sunshine to his stomach. The Sunshine counters out into a forearm block. Sunshine's posing, it's wasting time. Storm's kicking him in the gut, got him in the turnbuckles again. What's Storm gonna do now? Storm gets outside the ring. Sunshine goes out after him. An arm drag outside the ring. Referee's got his 10 count going on. And a gut breaker by Mr. Sunshine to Taylor Storm. Storm's fighting back. They're fighting outside the ring. Referee's counting. Oh, a face plant. DDT by Sunshine. Irish whips into the steel pole of the ring. Bounces head back out and lands outside the ring. Irish whips him to the post of the ring again. Heads butts him off the post of the ring. Falls back again. Storm, Irish whips him back inside the ring. Breaks the referee's 10 count. He's back outside, Storm is. Now he's, oh, hold on. Tearing my commentary booth apart. Sunshine gets back in. And Irish whips Storm back inside the ring. Now he's got a choke. Sunshine's back inside the ring. A double-armed camel clutch. But Sunshine lets him go. Irish whip coming up. Nope. It was a short Irish whip and needed a gut. Here comes another Irish whip. Storm goes outside on the apron. Storm was able to get out off the apron before Sunshine knocks him out. Storm's back inside the ring. Blocks the right punch. Looks like a powerbomb. The Sunshine counters it into a face plant. What's he gonna do now? It looks like another powerbomb. Oh! It was a shoulder breaker by Mr. Sunshine to Storm. And then knee to the face to Storm from Mr. Sunshine. Bouncing off the rope and tried to do a forearm. The Storm was able to counter. Sunshine kicks him in the gut. Irish whips him in the corner. Oh, Storm was countered last second. Sunshine bounced off the turnbuckles. Sunshine counters out of it. A forearm to Storm's face. Sunshine's on top of the rope. Oh, and a forearm. But Storm was able to counter. Storm counters into a leg drop. A leg takedown, sorry. Irish whip into the corner by Storm. Kicking him in the midsection. Sunshine counters out of it. A headlock by Storm. A waistlock by Sunshine. A headlock by Storm. And Sunshine fights out of it. And a hip toss by Storm to Sunshine. A knee to the face by Storm. Sunshine counters out of it. Storm counters into a takedown submission hold. A takedown arm drag. It looks like referee checking to see if Sunshine wants to give up. The Sunshine powers out of it. Looks like a Boston crowd coming up. Sunshine's got Storm on the top of the rope. Ooh, an arm drag off the top of the rope. Sunshine rolls Storm on the... Looks like a submission hold. An arm bar into a crossface. Referee's in there, see if he wants to give up. Mr. Sunshine's got it in there pretty good. Referee's asking if he wants to give up. Storm's trying to fight out of it. Man, Mr. Sunshine might look goofy, but he can sure wrestle, and Storm powers out of it. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. A swinging neck breaker by Mr. Sunshine to Taylor Storm. Mr. Sunshine's posing. Like I said, it ain't time to pose. You gotta get in there and win the match. And when you have an opportunity, get the 1, 2, 3. Running bulldog by Mr. Sunshine to Storm. Looks like he's going to that armbar crossface. Will Storm tap out? Referee checking. Mr. Sunshine's got it in there pretty good. Is he gonna tap? Is Storm gonna tap? Referee's asking him. He's telling him no right now. Sunshine's got it in there pretty good. Man, it's gonna break somebody's neck. That has to hurt. But Storm was able to fight out of it. Man, this Taylor Storm is some athlete here in YTXW. Putting on a good show. And a hip toss by Storm. A forearm by Mr. Sunshine was able to counter it. And he's putting that submission hold on it again. Referee's checking in there, see if he wants to give up. Man, Mr. Sunshine must have learned a new submission hold. Man, he's learning how to adapt against every opponent here in YTXW. He has improved since he debuted here. Taylor Storm is still trying to hang in there. Man, Storm's going to have a bad neck after this match. This is about the third or fourth time since Sunshine put that submission hold on Storm. Irish whip coming up. Oh, and a double knee drop by Storm. And a counter by Sunshine. A roll up. Referee's counting 1, 2, and a kick out of 2.5. Storm still has some fight left in there. Sunshine's got a waist lock. A back suplex, and he hits it. Going for the cover. And a kick out by Storm. A clothesline by Sunshine. Sunshine goes for the cover. And a 2 count. A headlock by Sunshine. Looked like a back suplex and he hits it. Sunshine's going for the cover again. A kick out only at 1. A waistlock by Sunshine. Oh, a knee to the back of the head. Now he's got a double arm camel clutch on him. Just put more pressure. Sunshine's going on the back. And an elbow to the back of Storm. And a missile drop kick off the top rope by Sunshine to Taylor Storm. Going for the cover. 2. And only a 2 count. A waistlock by Sunshine. A back suplex and Sunshine hits it on Storm. He's dragging Storm to the middle of the ring. What's he gonna do? Rolls him to the stomach. Goes up. What's he gonna do? An axe handle off the top of the rope to Storm by Mr. Sunshine. An elbow, but Storm was able to counter. Storm's working on Sunshine's arm now. Storm's got to be hurting. A cross scissor submission hold. Into a cover. And a kick out at 2. A headlock by Storm. Sunshine counters into a headlock. A takedown by Sunshine. What's Sunshine gonna do? And a face plant by Mr. Sunshine. Going for the cover. And no, only 2.5 by Mr. Sunshine. He almost won. A swinging neck breaker by Sunshine. He's telling Storm to get back up. Is he gonna hit his face plant? Going for the cover. And he kicks out at 2.5. Storm will not give up. A knee to the face by Storm. Into a headlock. Sunshine counters out into a wrist lock. And a gut breaker by Sunshine to Storm. Oh! A modified DDT. Going for the cover. And Storm kicks out 2.5 again. Kicks in the gut by Sunshine. Kicks him in again. Left and right by Sunshine. Storm's trying to fight back, but he can't. Counters that into a headlock by Storm. Irish flip to the turnbuckle. Kicked in the midsection by Storm. Looks like a tornado DDT coming up, and he hits it. Going for a cover. And Storm wins it. Storm made a comeback and win the match. He beat Mr. Sunshine. What a match. Mr. Sunshine and Taylor Storm. That was probably one of the matches of the night. Back and forth, back and forth. Like I said, Mr. Sunshine adapts every time he comes out here. Congratulations, Taylor Storm. What a hard-earned victory you won here tonight on YTXW Collision. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you'll see YTXW will be YTXW Summerfest pay-per-view. And we got the match card here. It will be the YTXW Hardcore Championship Triple Threat match, which will determine the first champion. It will be Johnny Lewis versus Ryan Terror versus Dusty Ryan. The YTXW Tag Team Championships will be on the line. Alexander and Taylor Storm will defend the titles against the Mex Brothers. And the YTXW Internet Championship will be on the line. It will be Dan Matthews defending the title against the #1 contender, CJ Hawkins. Also, there will be a #1 contender match for the Hardcore Championship. It will be Mr. Sunshine versus Big Vincent versus Mike Adams to determine the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. In the main event, it will be the YTXW Championship match. The $1 Million Willie, the reigning and defending champion, defends the title against Zane Crow and a special guest referee, which will be revealed later on here tonight after the main event. Well, looks like someone's coming to the arena. It could be the special guest referee. Well, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
$28, $29, $30. I'm getting there, honey. $31, $32, $33, $34, $35. Is that the right amount, dear?
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 223 pounds, CJ Hawkins.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes CJ Hawkins down to the ring, and he looks like he's ready to go tonight. Surprising after what happened to him on the last episode of YTXW Collision when that monster Warlock attacked him backstage and threw him through a window. He has to be sore, but he's primed up and ready to go here tonight for tonight's main event up against the YTXW Heavyweight Champion, the $1 Million Willie. And this guy says if he can beat the $1 Million Willie tonight, he can have a future title opportunity.
And his opponent, he is the YTXW Heavyweight Champion from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 277 pounds, $1 Million Willie.
And here comes the reigning and defending YPXW heavyweight champion, the $1 Million Willie. The $1 Million Willie has been champion for 133 days. This guy has been defending his championship all around the world. And since we're here tonight in Orlando, Florida, I just heard that the $1 Million Willie had just bought a mansion for $5.5 million. Man, the $1 Million Willie must have a lot of money just to buy a mansion. That's expensive. Well, I guess being YPXW heavyweight champion has its fear. Well, tonight's YPXW collision is brought to you by Taco Bell, where you can get the Dorito tacos, Cool Ranch, or nacho cheese. And then also brought to you by Kmart. You can buy all your YPXW merchandise here at Kmart. And we're off with a hip toss right off the bat by the $1 Million Willie. Irish whip coming in up by the $1 Million Willie. Bounces him off the turnbuckle into a German suplex. $1 Million Willie starting this match off early tonight on the offense. And, ooh, an elbow in the midsection to C.J. Hawkins. C.J. Hawkins has to be sore of what happened to him on the last episode of YPXW Collision. Ooh, he was able to counter into a hip toss. C.J. Hawkins. Now he looks like he has a full Nelson. A modified full Nelson face plant by C.J. Hawkins. And an enziguri kick to the back of the head by the $1 Million Willie. Left and right by the $1 Million Willie. C.J. Hawkins. C.J. Hawkins was able to counter. $1 Million Willie countered into a headlock. C.J. counters into a waist lock. $1 Million Willie counters into a headlock. Countering back and forth now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another elbow to the midsection to C.J. Hawkins. Into a waist lock by the $1 Million Willie into a headlock. Looks like C.J.'s trying to fight out of it, and he does. Another headlock by the $1 Million Willie into a takedown. Oh, it looks like he got a crossface on the $1 Million Willie. Referee's in there checking to see if he wants to give up. $1 Million Willie's trying to. He was able to get out of it. He was trying to get to the ropes, but he was able to get out of the submission hold. A revert counter by C.J. Hawkins. Irish whip to the turnbuckle, and a drop kick by C.J. Hawkins. By C.J. Hawkins, I'll try to end this match early tonight because he's got to be pretty banged up. And a German suplex by C.J. Hawkins to the $1 Million Willie. Try to do a kick, but $1 Million Willie counters and does a hard clothesline. And a takedown by C.J. Hawkins. And a thumb to the eye to C.J. Hawkins by the $1 Million. Come on, ref. Tell me the ref didn't see that. The referee has to be dazed or something. $1 Million Willie takes every cheap way to win a match. Well, he Irish whipped C.J. Hawkins to the corner, but C.J. was able to counter, and $1 Million Willie counter after that, and a hard short clothesline by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. And a running bulldog by the $1 Million Willie. Headlock by the $1 Million Willie. C.J. Hawkins counters into a waist lock. $1 Million Willie counters into a headlock. And a jawbreaker by the $1 Million Willie. Don't forget, C.J. Hawkins don't have to worry about Warlock here tonight because General Manager Tony James has banned Warlock from the arena tonight. And a superplex by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins off the top row. Now he's hammering the back of C.J. Hawkins' head to the mat. I don't care what the YPXW officials have to say. C.J. Hawkins has to be pretty banged up. And a swinging net breaker by C.J. Hawkins to the $1 Million Willie. $1 Million Willie is able to counter into a waist lock. C.J. Hawkins was able to counter out of that. Irish whip by the $1 Million Willie coming up right on the turnbuckle. Bounces him off the turnbuckle into a German suplex. And it looks like C.J. Hawkins is hurt. Oh, an elbow to the back of C.J. Hawkins' head. And now on the back in the midsection. $1 Million Willie. Countering back and forth now into a headlock by the $1 Million, and a jawbreaker by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. Looks like a half Boston crowd coming up. Referee's going to see if he wants to submit, but looks like $1 Million Willie didn't have it in all the way. Irish whips him over the top rope. He's hammering him, and C.J. Hawkins falls off the apron of the ring. An axe handle by $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins, a headlock. Now they're fighting outside the ring, and the referee's starting. It's 10 count. Oh, and now he's working on C.J. Hawkins' arm and into a hard clothesline. Irish whips him back in the ring. An elbow on the edge of the apron of the ring by the $1 Million Willie. Now he's hitting elbows on the midsection of the back of C.J. Hawkins in a hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. Irish whip by C.J. Hawkins in the corner. And a drop kick by C.J. Hawkins. And C.J. Hawkins looks like he's business here tonight, and so does the $1 Million Willie. And a belly-to-belly modified suplex by C.J. Hawkins. And a stomp to the face by C.J. Hawkins to the $1 Million Willie. Might screw up the $1 Million Willie's beautiful looks. Heard this guy gets facials 3 times a day. He has that kind of money to do it. Now he's doing elbow drops on C.J. Hawkins' shoulder, and his shoulders has to go numb after those shots. And a net breaker by the $1 Million Willie, and he hits it. Now he's working on his neck again with those double elbow drops. A hip toss by C.J. Hawkins, but $1 Million Willie is able to counter to a DDT, and C.J. Hawkins is busted open. And a hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. And another one by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. And C.J. Hawkins is bleeding like a stuffed animal. And C.J. Hawkins was able to counter into a crossface, but the $1 Million Willie was able to fight out of it. Man, blood has to be in C.J. Hawkins' eyes. A hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie. Now he's working on his neck and his shoulders again. They have to be numb after so many shots to that by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. And another hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie. This guy may be rich, but he could sure get hammered in the ring. And another hard clothesline. And a super kick by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. C.J. Hawkins is down. Now the $1 Million Willie's posing and the crowd is booing him out of the arena. I think the crowd's hoping that the $1 Million Willie will lose the title at Summerfest. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, the $1 Million Willie finds a way to retain his title. And a German suplex by C.J. Hawkins to the $1 Million Willie. And now C.J. Hawkins trying to get some comeback going on. He's working on the $1 Million Willie's arm. A stomp to the face of the $1 Million Willie. We'll have to have another facial done after this match. He tries to do a cross body, but the $1 Million Willie was able to dodge out at the last second. Irish whip coming into the corner. C.J. Hawkins fought out of it. A kick to the gut by the $1 Million Willie. Irish whip back to the corner. C.J. Hawkins counters, hits him in the back of the head. Got a full Nelson. Face plant by C.J. Hawkins to the $1 Million Willie. Like I said, C.J. Hawkins is able to defeat $1 Million Willie here tonight. He could be up to a title opportunity in the near future. And a rollout slam by C.J. Hawkins. And a running DDT by the $1 Million Willie. These two competitors have been going back and forth in this match since the ongoing. And $1 Million Willie's patenting knee swinging net breaker. That's one $1 Million Willie's patenting signature hold moves. He's telling C.J. Hawkins to get up. And a super kick by the $1 Million Willie to C.J. Hawkins. Dragging him in the middle of the ring. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the $1 Million Willie wins tonight here in YTXW. C.J. Hawkins put up a hell of a fight, but the $1 Million Willie pulls off the victory. That's why the $1 Million Willie is the reigning defending YTXW champion, and he's going on to Summerfest to defend that title against the Painkiller Ytxw. And the crowd just booing him out of the ring. I hope Ytxw watched this match here tonight. Both of them showed that they're ready for the championship match at Summerfest. And well, here comes Big Hoss coming down to the ring. We'll be right back after this commercial break to find out who the special guest referee is.
Here I come, I'm jumping.
This is it, I'm about to jump again. Get out of my way, DX.
If you guys shut the fuck up. We're getting me and my dick a little pissed off here. Ah, damn it, whatever, fuck it. What do you want to say? Want to hang out a little bit? Take a chill from all this seriousness? You know what? Screw formalities, we're going to the beach. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Tick-tock when I'm staring at my wristwatch. I wonder where the time go. I'm carrying a time bomb.
Tony James, get your bitch ass out here right now and tell me who is the special referee for the match between the $1 Million Willie versus Zane Crow.
Here comes the general manager of YPXW, Tony James, to come out here to announce the special guest referee at Summerfest for the YPXW Heavyweight Championship match between the $1 Million Willie and Zane Crow. And Big Hoss wants to know who it is. He's been trying to find out all night, talking to his lawyer, trying to get a word around, find out who the special guest referee is. Well, we'll find out in just minutes. Tony James seems like he's the only one that knows who the special guest referee is for this match. I'm kind of curious who it is. Who knows? It could be Ashton Kutcher. It could be Britney Spears. Hell, it could be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Whoops, crossing the borders there. What the hell, YTXW? We always cross the line here. Come on, Tony, get in the ring, damn it. I want to know who the hell the special guest referee is. Maybe it's me. Maybe he's going to choose me. Hell, I special guest referee a match once here on YPXW Collision. We'll find out just now.
Alright, Hoss, so you want to know who the special referee is for the $1 Million Willie Zane Crow YTXW Championship match, right? Well, you should know him very well, because you got rid of him the same way you got rid of me.
Who the hell Tony James talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay then, let me introduce you to the special guest referee for the main event at Summerfest, Bad Boy KS.
What the hell? What the hell? Bad Boy KS is back here at YTXW Collision! The crowd's going fucking nuts! I can't even hear myself through my headset. The crowd is going crazy. Bad Boy KS is here in YTXW Collision. He is the special guest referee for the YTXW Championship match between $1 Million Willie versus Zay Crow. And look, he's got some new gear on tonight. Bad Boy KS has been gone off of YTXW for some time now. He lost the Velocity against Big Hoss, and he wasn't chairman of the board, but Tony James has brought him back as the special guest referee between the $1 Million Willie versus Zane Crow for the YTXW Championship match. And Big Hoss has to be out of his mind right now. And the crowd is going crazy. Man, Bad Boy KS looks good. Man, looks like he's in shape. He looks like he can go 12 rounds right now. And the crowd is glad to see Bad Boy KS back here in YTXW Collision. Uh-oh. We got a stare down going on. Big Hoss is freaking out of his mind. His eyes are wide open. And Bad Boy KS is staring him right in the eyes. What's gonna happen here? The crowd's going nuts. The crowd is going fucking nuts. Look at him. Staring. They're doing the stare down. Big Hoss. He's fucking freaking out of his mind, it looks like. Crowd's voting. Stunner! 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 Bad Boy KS just stuttered Big Hoss! And trust me, I know how that feels! What's Bad Boy gonna do now? Bad Boy lifts Big Hoss right out of the YTXW ring, and the crowd's going crazy. Bad Boy KS is back. He is back at YTXW, and he is the special guest referee at Summerfest for the YTXW Championship between the $1 Million Willie versus Zay Crow. The $1 Million Willie has to be going out of his mind right now in the back, seeing Bad Boy KS here in YTXW Collision. Good night, everyone, and see you at Summerfest!